Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think Brozovic will be instrumental to the team's build-up, Peter. His passing from deep in particular, which means he can be an effective countermeasure to teams playing that high press against them.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, we're on the way. Brozovic. Martinez. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's picked out the runner. Backward it goes. Martinez. It's a great ball. Mane gets flagged offside. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, it's come loose. Gets away from his opponents. It's and the shot! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Denier. He's got away. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Talisca. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Moved on forwards. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Long ball out to the right. Martinez. Brozovic. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Out to the left it goes. Brozovic. And it's Mane. Martinez. Oh, a delicate chip through. That looks a good ball. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Forwards and with intent. Martinez. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's in a really good position here now. In with the challenge. Martinez. And it's Mane. Martinez looks to clip it forward. Now the finish! Denier. Some good work on the right flank here. Brozovic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's managed to pinch it off him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Chooses to go back. He's through, and this looks dangerous. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw. There is the breakthrough. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
A searching ball that into space. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Mane, the regular corner taker. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he's not getting his way this time. And here's Mane. Cristiano Ronaldo! And yet another chance goes to waste.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Robust defending, and the ball's been lost. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's a stir. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Talisca. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Well, the angle and the distance are both precisely as they were before. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the flank it goes. Oh, what a pass! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Ball is over the line. And he's gone looking for safety. Cristiano Ronaldo, and the finish! And he's done it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
There's the whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them. So your views on the first half?
Well, when you look at the gulf in quality, the gap should be greater, but there are higher gears to be found, so maybe we'll see that reflected.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Luis Gustavo does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Knocks it out wide. Can he finish? Really well taken goal.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. This is quite a battle.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
It's a good ball, and he could be in. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Saved it! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Brozovic. Looking for the runner. Cross into the box. Big chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Great ball, and he's in here. And that has been cleared. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way past. He's gone for goal! A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's going to go a long way. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Mane. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's lost the ball there, great tackle. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good spot, he's seen the run. Brozovic has a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Keeper's dealt with that. Martinez. Luis Gustavo. Driving on and making good progress. And that's a good ball. Shots on here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Now, power or placement? Not much more than a formality.
You could feel the tension as he stepped up to take that, but it didn't bother him, and he tucked it away perfectly.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Mane. And the counter is on. Fiddles it through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Over to the left.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lovely feet. Brozovic. And here's Mane. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He is through here. Oh, that's nice. Shot could be on. Decent hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
Brozovic really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
So the lead now is 2. Talisca. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Martinez. No, that's been intercepted. Played out wide. Wriggles his way through. Oh, and he's broken the line here. There's a good bit of goal to aim at here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Puts in a cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the number on the board is 3. So that's it. It is all over.